welcome back to Traveling Cat Photos. I'm Kat.
I'm Harry.
And today we are exploring the southern Oregon coast on our journey from Eugene, Oregon to Klamath, California.
Behind us is the Oregon State Dunes Recreation Area. It's lovely. We may have to come back, maybe rent an ATV. They've got them all over the place for rentals. It looks like it might be really fun, but we're just exploring the area today on our way to Klamath.
So let's get on the road.
Let's go.
Our last video ended with our arrival at the farm, and it lived up to the hype. Wide, shady, impossibly green lawns, colorful birds and flowers everywhere, squirrels scampering in the moss-covered trees. And while I was taking this photo, I realized there were even wild deer in the paddock. My little Snow White moment. The backyard was even more beautiful, with dozens of different types of flowers and plants, from columbine to forget-me-nots to even lavender. So beautiful. Mackenzie and I took our coffee back to the shade trees to watch the birds in the trees and at the feeder while Harry enjoyed a pond tour. And we enjoyed watching Miss Wiggled around the pool. It's an amazing thing when a family who's not your family takes you in and loves you like family. Thank you all so much. We love you, and we loved our time at the farm. We drove off down the lane through the camas flower fields, got a surprise peacock farewell, and then booked it towards Florence and the coast. From Eugene, it takes about an hour and a quarter to Florence, and the 126 is one of the cut-throughs that can get you from the central corridor to the coast in Oregon. So it wasn't long before we were in Florence, and we saw the first of many examples of street art along the coast. This was also where we crossed the first bridge of many and found the Oregon dunes. We couldn't see much of the dunes from here, but it was really cool to see how the plants grow right out of the dunes. So we kept looking along the coast to see if we could find a way in and see more. The Harbor Light had been recommended to us, and we were looking forward to enjoying lunch there. The menu is filled with great choices, but I'd been told that if you love clam chowder, this was the place to go. And I love clam chowder.
Hi there. So we're in Reedsport, Oregon. Stopped for lunch. Gotta tell you about this place. So we stopped at the Harbor Light restaurant, and it's right as you come in to town if you're going from north to south. We read that it was a great place to stop, and believe me, it was. I had the clam chowder deluxe that includes crab and bay shrimp with cheese melted on top, and Harry had the Dungeness crab sandwich, and they were both amazing. Gotta admit, my clam chowder was probably the best, but we highly recommend this place, so check it out.
The Umpqua River Lighthouse is 65 feet tall and was constructed in 1890 after the first light, built in 1857, collapsed in a storm. We're at the Umpqua River Lighthouse. It has a fun view of the dunes.
Did they need a lot of rescues out here?
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. This is a self-righting rescue boat.
The tower itself is 65 feet. If you've been to Hasita Head, exact same tower, built at the same time. people still in there. They should be gone by now, but I haven't seen the tour guy come back out. Oh, so let's find out what's going on there. That work during the day clean. So at night you had basically had two jobs. One, keep the light on.
Seems like a long way to go for a supply.
The 2-ton first-order Fresnel lens constructed from 616 glass prisms was handcrafted in France. Please leave a comment below. Click that thumbs up button, and if you're not already, become a subscriber. That way, the YouTube algorithm knows that you're enjoying our content. It really helps our channel grow. All along the 101, we kept looking for a way to see the dunes, but it wasn't until we almost got to North Bend before we found what we were looking for.
Is he gonna make it? Well, they both made it over.
This was also where I found my favorite bridge, the McCullough Memorial Bridge, with its gorgeous geometric design. Several years ago, Mom and I stayed at a great B&B that was just across from the lighthouse in Bandon. We walked the shoreline and collected shells, and it became a favorite memory spot. So I had to bring Harry back to it, and this time actually go to the Coquille Lighthouse. What we found is that this drive out to the light gives you so much more than just the light. It also gives you these incredibly beautiful driftwood scattered views of the shoreline. Originally named Bandon Light, this 40-foot tall Coquille River light was first lit on February 29, 1896. It was shut down in 1939 and replaced by an automated light on the South Jetty. You can tour the building Thursday through Monday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. from mid-May through September, but for safety reasons, the tower is closed. Harry enjoyed his tour while I enjoyed discovering some of the spring flowers on the dunes. I even found out that there are full hookup campgrounds here that you can reserve and truly take the time to explore this beautiful coast. Heading into Bandon, we found more of the Oregon Coast street art, and our favorite piece was by the nonprofit Washed Ashore, which takes found objects from beach cleanups and creates amazing pieces like this one. Did you find the football? But there is a lot of art in Bandon, making it a great tourist area to visit, including murals and statues, as well as the colorful stores. We loved the sea life murals by Jack Champagne that are being restored. Including the wastewater treatment plant. And we loved this house with its positive message of the weird and the wonderful. We took in one last view of the lighthouse and then found more weird and wonderful on the way out of town. I mean, who doesn't need an alien and a velociraptor in their yard? As we continued our drive south, we found the clear blue weather we'd been hoping for, and the views at Battle Rock were stunning. There are plenty of hiking opportunities here, including trails down to the beach. What we didn't expect to find was Humbug Mountain State Park. Harry had to take a selfie with the sign, and while he did that, I discovered the trees and the moss. The trees have hair, long, flowing, in the wind hair. I simply loved all the trees here and suddenly wished we had time to explore this park. Seems like so many times on this trip we realized that a much longer visit is in order, but for now, more gorgeous views were waiting for us, including Gold Beach. The Gold Beach area has several beaches that are known for great windsurfing. Not all of our excursions off the 101 yielded gorgeous coastal views. Sometimes there were just too many trees in our view. But that's okay. This one did give us some beautiful forest views worthy of our diversion. Soon after, we found Myers Beach, which is now one of my favorite Oregon locations. The coast of Oregon is so amazing. This is Myers Beach North. Just breathtaking. If we'd been there at the low tide, we would have been able to walk through the tunnel in that huge stack. 2 miles of gorgeous beach do come with high winds, the same ones that the windsurfers love so much. For people like me who love the wind, it's perfection.
So this is some of being the lazy wanderer. It's really cold and windy out there, so I am enjoying the view from the car. I will get out and look, but just not as long as Cat. That's the thing about it. I get cold easy. And here we go. Here's some video to prove that I did get out of the car, even though it's windy. But it is gorgeous.
Our last view of the Oregon coast was Brookings. Breathtaking.
Winding up our day here in Southern Oregon. It is really windy out here, but it is gorgeous. This is Gold Beach, and we've had a great day.
Yep, had a great day. Touring the Umpqua Lighthouse was really fun. But we're wrapping up. We'll be in Klamath tonight and heading home after that.
Next up, Redwoods National Park. So make sure you subscribe so you can follow along. Stay safe. Take care. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for joining us today as we made our way along the Southern Oregon coast. Next up, Redwood National Park. We put up new videos every 2 weeks. We hope to see you here next time.